Hi all, Hal here with more Empyrion, Galactic Survival. And yeah, so what I've been doing is working on the base a little bit. Okay, so more than a little bit. As you can see, I've gone ahead and finished most of the exterior at this point. I do need to put in the defense turrets. Now that I've been over here for a little bit, we've got the plant monsters, also known as the angry salads. They've been showing up a little bit more. So yeah, I do need to put some kind of defense in for the hostile locals. So let me show you what I've been working on right now. I do have a little bit of food as well on me, so we will need to go drop some of this stuff off. So we've got the hangar area. As you can see, the ship, which has finally been officially named, is the Intruder. I think that's a fairly fitting name for something that, you know, has a tendency of punching holes through the bases that it's raiding. So anyway, we have our med station, we have oxygen station right here. I'm going to put more inside the base as well, simply because you just never know. Alright, so we've got an entrance here coming down in, and I went ahead and just placed the oxygen tanks right here, so they're out of the immediate line of fire if somebody fires in here. Because these things are explosive, so I would really rather not have them in the direct line of fire. So coming down, and we do have a rather deep corridor here, or elevator shaft. It is 22 blocks. Yeah, technically 22 blocks deep, and that brings us down into the actual base. As you can see, we've added the generator as well as the fuel tanks. I'll walk you through the entrance here in a second. This is going to be the crafting room. I haven't finished this. This is what I'm working on right now. I actually ran out of parts, so I need to go back to the other base, make up some more parts. We do have the kitchen area as well. Let's go ahead and drop all of this in here. Since we're here, we may as well as get something somewhat done, right? Alright, so you guys can all go in there. Oops, no. You come back over here, because you are actually food, so you are going to go into the refrigerator. And then this is going to be the entrance to the farm area. What I'm planning on doing is having a 3x3 tile set, and just basically run it down the length of the hallway here. Right? Yeah. All right. So that's the longer term goal, or plan, I should say. Take some of this out of here really quickly, just to show you where I'm going with it. All right. And then yeah, like I said, this is going to be basically just a 3x3 tile set all the way down. And then what we'll do is I'll just have the walkway on one side. As you can see, it's the 1, 2, and then 3. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Yes, okay. So actually I'm going to have that come back one more, but that's okay. We'll sort that out later. Like I said, this will be crafting. That's the medical. And then what I'm going to do is actually have the residential be on this side, I believe. So starting about, yeah, I think probably right here. Take this one out. And simply because we already have a light right here, it's not too bad. And then we'll just take this back, and that'll be a hallway going straight back and away. There we go. And then on each side of the hallway, we'll end up putting in a couple of rooms. I'll probably end up putting in, I don't know, probably 4. Yeah, like 4 bedrooms or something like that. Nothing massive. I mean, this really is just a defense base, so I still need to finish that as well. We're going to put in sloped or the angled blocks across here to finish this off. That way you can still see it, you can get to it if you're in here rating it, but yeah, it makes it a little bit more difficult, and if you're not paying attention, well, you're not going to see it. And then in order to facilitate the developers using this as a point of interest, because I am going to submit it as a point of interest as well. Come on. Out of there. Oh, well. We'll leave it there. I've put it in places where they can add the auto turrets. So that you'd be able to put 2 auto turrets or 1 auto turret above it and have another one here as well. So when you come in, it would actually be a somewhat difficult raid. Again, you would have a couple of auto turrets up here, probably 1 or 2 more on this side as well, and that brings you out to the entrance. So what I actually dubbed this, I have no clue. Like I said, I think I would probably call it just an assault base, because you do have the hangar there. I mean, this could actually be a modified drone base. Basically have a drone emitter up there so the drones come flying out of the hangar area. But yeah, that's the base as it exists right now. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more work and see how much more of this we can get done today. After this, later this week, I am planning on doing a little bit more on some of the other planets. So we'll be modifying the ship probably tomorrow, and then that'll lead us up into Friday, going into the live stream, where we'll actually be able to go do some raids on some of the other bases and other planets. So yeah, we will be right back. Hi Alan, we're back. Okay, so I've been doing a little bit of work. As you can see, it's night. I have to be honest, I've been inside for so long, I don't know how many days have actually passed in game at this point. So I went over to the other base, cleared out all of the inventory over there and basically decommissioned it. Left a little bit of just a few supplies, a little extra power just in case I need to go back and do anything over there. I don't foresee it actually happening, but I do like to have, fallback plans. So as you can tell, I have made a little bit of a change here in the entryway. We now have the viewing area for the crops, for the growing area. We now have the door here, and instead of making a couple of different bedrooms, I'm only going to make 1 apartment suite, basically. We're waiting for the corn to grow so we can make some more. We're actually out of plastic, but this is what we've got so far. You've got the all-important restroom. This area here is obviously still a work in progress. This is where we're going to put the bedroom once everything is said and done. And again, like I said, I have to wait for more plastic to be made. I've run out of plastic, but once it's done, the same blue walls that you have here will be all the way across, wrapping around over here, and continued into the bedroom area. I may change up the walls in there, I'm not sure yet. So we did finish the crafting room. So what we've done is we've actually added 3 more storage chests, and then there is a wall behind all of this as well. We have the dining area, well, the kitchen, I should say, and as you can tell, got the new floors, got the cabinets, got a little bit of everything, and then the growing area. So I went ahead, and when I was working on it, I realized I kind of wanted that open, so I went ahead and put windows in, took the wall back, and put a walkway on both sides. And then I'm going to leave this as it is right now. Basically, if I decide that I want to expand the farm this way, I just basically just keep hollowing it out until I don't need to expand the farm anymore. Oh look, we've got pumpkins. Alright, so I'm actually going to turn these into seed, because what I want to do is when the next batch of durian come in, that's going to seed this area, and then the pumpkins are going to seed these 3. So that way I have 2 growing areas of both pumpkins and durians, because those are what you really need to make my favorite, the dino stew. So we're going to go ahead and do that. That's going to give us 4 seeds, which will be enough to go ahead and finish seeding the first area, as well as completely seeding out the second area. As you notice, I've made a bunch more nutrition, the nutrient solution, I should say. Excuse me. And then we have the plasma and some other supplies. So when I went back to the base, something seems to have happened. Because when I was clearing out everything, at some point there must have been a... the game stopped registering there being power in the base. Why, I don't know. But basically what ended up happening is that we ended up with something like 40 spoiled food. So, I mean, yeah. It was something that would get used either way. I'm not that worried. I'm not that worried about it, but yeah, it was definitely something I wasn't expecting. Alright, so we're going to go make 3 flour. The corn is going to come over here to the crafting, because we want to make raw plastics. We need the rock dust. Do we have rock dust? No, we don't have rock dust. So let's make rock dust really quick. Oh, we do have rock dust. Okay. Alright, so that's going to give us 60 more plastic, and that is actually more than enough for what we need. The blocks. So we're going to go ahead and do... how many metal plates? Let's go ahead and do 10 of these for now. That'll get us started. And we're basically just waiting for more corn to grow at this point. So each time the corn grows, we're going to be able to do, you know, another 60 blocks or so. But actually, let's go ahead and do, how much iron do I have? Let's go ahead and burn half the iron. And that will let us make more of these. We can take what we have so far, because I do want to at least get most of the wall done over here. Right, so all right. So, like I said, I at least wanted to get that done so that this area is mostly finished, and now it's basically just replacing the rest of the walls that are in here as well. And we'll continue to do that, but I'll do it off camera. I'm not going to do too much more with it on camera, mainly because of the fact that, well, it's boring just sitting around waiting for the paint to dry, as it were. Or in this case, watching the crops grow. So we are going to do those. Let's go drop off everything, because we've got blocks here. We've got all of our supplies. Okay. We're going to grab some food, and what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start getting ready to go back into space. What? Oh, I'm carrying the wrong power. Hold on a second. We want to drop, oops, want to drop this stuff off. Let's move this around here really quick. Oh, and before I forget, I did want to do one other thing. Let's grab those. Too much arc. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to make, is it over here? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. We're going to make 20 of those. And then what we're going to do is that way I don't have to add explosive bits to the ship. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually make a bunch of the air tanks. And we're going to be able to take these with us when we hit the other planets. So, yeah. Okay, we're going to go ahead and leave it at that. We are pretty much out of time for this one. It's been a really long day. So I'm actually going to go put this back for right now while we're waiting for those to be crafted. And yeah, so when we come back next time, we will start exploring, I don't know, let's go for, what is it, Nemetz, or I think it's Nemetz, the frozen planet. We're going to go hit the ice world. We'll set up a exploratory base over there, something with just like one gun to basically protect itself, and we'll start expanding out from that area. But this base is pretty much done at this point. I do just need to finish up a little bit of the detail work, and if you're interested in it, let me know, and I will make it available. I guess on the official forums, and I'll put a link down in the description below once this is uploaded. So, as always, folks, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that like button on the way out. If you haven't done so already, you may want to consider subscribing, because it will keep you up to date when things are released, as well as when I go live on either Twitch or YouTube. And if you have any comments or suggestions, make sure you throw them into the section below each of the videos. I do my best to get back to you, but if I miss you, I apologize in advance. It's nothing personal. I just ran out of time. And we are out of time here, so I am going to get out. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of the week. I hope your weekend is shaping up to be something good. And yeah, as always, folks, take care and be safe out there.